There is a mechanism that the body uses to recharge itself, and it is not sleep, it is not food, and it is not strictly breath. It is a change in what you are willing to draw into the nervous system. In 1916, Paramhansa Yogananda introduced a system called the Energization Exercises. To the uninitiated observer, they look like calisthenics, a series of tensing and relaxing movements. But to classify them as physical exercise is a fundamental categorization error. Most physical training exhausts the body to build muscle. This system does the inverse. It uses the body to generate a specific frequency of energy, or prana. Yogananda's claim was radical but precise. Flesh and bone are not merely sustained by chemical reactions from what you eat. They are sustained by a cosmic current that enters through the medulla oblongata. The exercises are not about fitness, they are about volition. They are the practical application of the axiom that energy obeys the command of the will. Section 1. The Physiology of Will. Let us look at the mechanism. Yogananda referred to the medulla oblongata as the mouth of God. That phrase is almost annoyingly poetic, until you realize what it implies physiologically. The medulla is the entry point. It is the antenna. In the ordinary state of human consciousness, this antenna is passive. We operate on a battery reserve, the stored energy in our cells. When that battery depletes, we feel fatigue. We sleep, we eat, we wait for the battery to recharge chemically. Yogananda proposes a different route. He suggests that by using dynamic willpower, you can open the antenna. You switch from battery power to the mains. This is where the concept of fusion becomes critical. Usually, your will is fused with your lethargy. You feel tired, so you identify as tired. The Energization Exercises force a separation. You exert will, not just a wish, but a dynamic, vibrating command, and the prana enters. The formula he gave is specific. The greater the will, the greater the flow of energy, and the greater the flow of energy, the greater the flow of magnetism. This sensation is not metaphorical. It is a biological event that you can feel. Section 2. The double breath and the wave. The technique relies on a specific rhythm of tension and relaxation. This is the move that repeats through the 39 exercises. You inhale with a double breath, short, then long. As you inhale, you tense the specific body part, the forearm, the calf, or the chest. But you do not just squeeze the muscle. You tense it in the wave, low tension, medium tension, and high tension, until the muscle is vibrating. At the peak of tension, you hold. You are flooding that specific sector of the body with life force. You are literally magnetizing the tissue. Then, the release. This is the critical moment. You exhale, short, then long, and you release the tension in reverse order: high, medium, low, and complete relaxation. In plain language, most people do not know how to relax. They only know how to collapse. When you collapse, the energy leaks out. When you relax consciously, after high tension, you are not leaking energy. You are distributing it. You feel a tingling sensation. That tingle is not just blood flow. It is the current of prana that you have successfully drawn in and are now storing. Section 3. Pratyahara in motion. Why do we do this? Why spend 15 minutes vibrating the muscles before meditation? Patanjali describes the fourth limb of yoga as pranayama, energy control, and the fifth as pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses. Usually, the Western mind attempts to achieve this by sitting still and fighting with its own thoughts. You try to silence the mind, but the nerves are agitated. The residual energy in the muscles is screaming for activity. The energization exercises are a surgical solution to this problem. By tensing the entire body and then consciously relaxing it, you are systematically removing the tension that keeps the nervous system agitated. You are effectively hanging up the phone on the sensory nerves. When you sit to meditate after these exercises, the body is not fighting you. It is charged, yet still. It is what Yogananda called calm activity and active calmness. The sensory clutter is cleared, not through positive thinking, not through arguing with the mind, but through a physiological reset. You have oxygenated the blood. You have awakened the spine. You have shifted the identification from the heavy flesh and bone body to the subtle energy body. Section 4. The 39 Steps to Stillness. The sequence covers everything. There are techniques for the eyes to improve vision and focus. There are techniques for the spine to encourage the upward flow of energy. There are techniques for the stomach, stimulating the digestive fire. But the center does not have to move every time the surface moves. The witness remains. As you move through the 39 techniques, you are practicing steady witnessing in motion. You are the operator of the machine, not the machine itself. This is the preparation for Kriya Yoga proper. You cannot drive a high-voltage current through a rusty wire. If the nervous system is weak, if the nadis, the energy channels, are blocked, the higher states of consciousness remain theoretical. The energization exercises scour the channels. They burn out the rust. They make the nervous system a suitable conductor for the high voltage of superconsciousness. In that sense, spiritual claim becomes surprisingly practical. Clear the sensory and mental clutter, and something more direct becomes available. The exercises take about 15 minutes. To the ego, this feels like a delay before the real practice of meditation. But the masters of this lineage suggest that without this energization, the meditation is often just a sitting sleep. You return to the initial premise. It is a change in what you are identified with. If you identify with the fatigue, you are the body. If you can command the energy to enter the body at will, regardless of fatigue, you are the soul. The practice is not perfect, not permanent, just more frequent and more reliable. Thoughts still happen, emotions still surge, life still presses, but you have proven to yourself, physically, that you are the generator of your own vitality. If you wish to continue this inquiry into the mechanics of consciousness, you may signal your intent by subscribing. This is steady witnessing, not an escape from experience, but the end of unconscious agreement with everything the mind says you are.